Yo, what is up, everybody? Welcome to the first episode of the IPWBL podcast. I'm Ethan Link,
I'm Will Howard.
and let's dive right into it. So the first thing, stats and highlights. Want to start us off?
Yeah, so who do you think is going to have the most home runs this year, besides you? Because I think it's pretty obvious that you have the most home runs in the league right now.
I think it honestly might be you. Just thinking, because really, you're at 25,
Yeah.
and you're in second place right now. Other people, third place is tied between two people at 9.
Yeah.
So I think it's probably going to be you.
Mm-hmm.
But I do feel like at some point in this season, there's going to be we're going to be really close to each other.
Yeah.
Home runs back to back. So, all right, Will Howard. Let's talk about Will Howard. Will Howard is 7-7 with 25 home runs. How do you feel about your record right now?
I'm actually not very happy about my record. I want to be above 500 this season, but I think I could work with it right now. I need to win some games, you know. And also, I played a lot of games against you, and you know, you can admit it, you're probably the best player. So it's not easy, but especially if I can start controlling my pitches more, I think I'll be able to get my record up.
How do you feel about your 25 home runs?
I'm really happy about him. I didn't expect it, honestly. I'm hitting the ball really good, and hopefully it could keep going the whole season. How about you? So, are you happy about your record?
14-7. I mean, the 7 losses, it came kind of naturally, like everybody else. 14 wins. I'm surprised about that. I did not think my pitching would be how it is right now.
Yeah, your pitching really good.
Coming into the season, I didn't really have the best mindset about my pitching.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's just starting to show, so I'm pretty happy about that.
And 32 home runs leading the league. How do you feel about that?
I feel really good.
You got
Hit about, 2 home runs a game on average.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. I mean, I'm just hoping to beat the record.
Yeah. The record's 49, and we just started the season, so I think it'll be pretty easy for Ethan.
Let's go. Penn Johnson, 4-8 with 9 home runs.
I don't know. And he's always been like third place in our league. It's basically been Ethan, me, and then Penn. Sometimes me and Penn will switch, but I don't know. Penn's not having his best season. He just needs to. His power numbers are way down. He needs to hit some more home runs this year, I think.
I do think that also comes with not playing a lot of games. If he played more, then that would also help. But
yeah,
we did play a game a couple days ago, and his power did start to show.
Yeah.
9 home runs. He's only 4-8. So I do think that it's really early for him, and I do think that he does have a chance at coming back.
Yeah.
But I just don't know if he doesn't play enough games, and I don't know if it'll show. But if he does, then I think he'll have a pretty good season. I think he could be pretty close to us.
Yeah.
Hank.
So Hank's last game, he got no hit by his older brother Jack, so he's probably not feeling great right now. But he's really young. He's like 8 years old, and he got 2 home runs, so I think he's fine with it. For him, it's mostly about home runs, because that's what, when you're younger, you care about home runs more than your record, probably.
He's 0-2 with 2 home runs. I mean, first game he played against Ben Howard, Will's brother, and he hit 2 home runs. So
it was one of the weirdest games. Ben was pitching righty the whole time, and I don't know.
It was really weird. All right, let's talk about Ben next. 3-4 with 9 home runs.
Well, for Ben, he just has to play more games. Honestly, he has great power. I don't know. He's not very dedicated, so.
He's still young too. I don't really think he's gotten kind of the whole mindset of summer play.
Yeah.
Summer just kind of chill. I mean, we want to have fun.
Yeah.
We still want to refocus on this. So.
Yeah.
Cohen hasn't played a game yet. We're still looking for him to get his first game in.
He's not a bad player. He just seems like he's always having something to do, and he's never around to play with.
Yeah, he was his rookie year. He still is. He's not a rookie anymore, but his rookie year, first ever year playing, he came out of the gate really fast, hit a bunch of home runs, really strong at the plate. I think we're gonna see some good things out of him. Emmett Hagen, still a rookie. Last year being a rookie. 0-1, 0 home runs. I played him the other night. He held his own till the top of the third, or bottom of the third. I mean, the final score was only 3-2 me, so he did score. Like, he did do good. I do have to admit my pitching wasn't that strong that game, and I did only hit 1 home run. But I do think for the first game of his season, he did put up a pretty good fight.
I think he is one of the most underrated pitchers in this league. He has really good stuff. He just, well, there's nothing. He's a good player. He just needs to play more, I think.
And you were there when he did kind of like a scrimmage against Jax. What kind of stuff did you see out of Emmett there?
I don't think Emmett struck out the whole game. He puts the ball in play a ton. He doesn't like striking out, and when he does, it's very rare. Like, you'll see him hit a lot of foul balls. He'll go deep into counts, a lot of 3-2 counts for the pitcher when they're facing him.
Jax Palmgren, 1-0 with 4 home runs. Jax had his first no-hitter against his brother, like we were just talking about, and that is honestly really good for him. I feel like that's a really good start to the season. Yeah. Now we just need to see him play more games, and already at 4 home runs with only one game play. That's crazy. Yeah. That just kind of goes to show that even if he plays like a little amount of games, he can still hit a lot of home runs. But at the same time, I feel like it was also against Hank, his younger brother, who's still pretty young.
But even though Hank is young, Jax was pitching very good that game. I was there. I was recording his no-hitter. I didn't get the whole game, but he looked like he was really comfortable on the mound.
Beckett, new player to the league, first year. 2-1 with 0 home runs. He has a backyard. He has a field. It's kind of official now because they played some games there.
Yeah.
2-1. That's 0 home runs. That's kind of sounds like maybe he doesn't have that much power, but yes, he can still win.
Yeah, and it's a lot about power. The league is a lot about power, but if you can figure out how to win without power, like, you're fine. As long as you win, like, that, just play how you want to.
Judah, new player, hasn't played a game yet. Frank, new player, has not played a game yet, and Carter, who is also a new player, who's Beckett's younger brother, has not played a game yet. But we got Finn, your cousin, 3-1 with 7 home runs.
From Finn, you'll see, like, if he ever pitches against you, just like, he pitches really slow. He's 13, he pitches really slow, but his slider is really good. So, like, he pitches like a real baseball player. Like, he doesn't try to overpower you with like nasty movement. It's just like he has really good control on his pitches, and if you could tell, he has 7 home runs, so he has a lot of power too.
And last but not least, Luke, also your cousin, 2-4 with 7.
Yeah, Luke. He's a good player. He just he loves if he doesn't live in our neighborhood, so he's not very close. But if he he'd play so many games. He loves the football so much. It's like his favorite thing to do.
Alright, so that's going to kind of wrap it up for stats and highlights. Let's go into predictions. And it should be pretty fast since there's only a few categories.
Yeah.
Starting us off with go. I was thinking more like kind of like champion.
Oh yeah.
We'll go off with we'll go off with champion.
Okay.
World Series winner.
World Series winner. My vote will be. I think it'll be you. I don't know. You just are a good overall player. Like, you have the power, you have the pitching, and when you pitch well, you know that you're like one of the best pitchers in the league. So.
My prediction for that, probably if we're going older and just kind of more logic, probably you. I feel like you're gonna have the really big uphill.
Have been pretty clutch in the playoffs.
Yeah, I don't do well under pressure, but I feel like you're gonna have that uphill kind of around the All-Star break, and then you're just gonna keep going uphill. Then we're gonna get to the playoffs. and I'm gonna kind of joke. And
That's kind of how it is every year.
if we're talking about the younger kids, I feel like Jax is gonna be up there. Jax or Emmett, but Jax is definitely gonna be at the top of my list. I just feel like his pitching is starting to show a lot. His hitting has. I just feel like he's gonna have one heck of a season.
Yeah. Especially for the younger players, like he has the best pitching by far. It's like him and Emmett are just like right there for the best pitching for younger players, and I don't know, Jax just has the control that other people don't have.
Let's go Rookie of the Year. So our rookie candidates still are Hank, Jax, Emmett, Beckett, Judah, Frank, Carter, Finn, Luke.
So we have a lot of rookies because your first year is your rookie year, but you still have 2 years after that to be a rookie. So that's why we have so many rookies. Your vote first?
I think my vote this year, Rookie of the Year, hasn't really. I haven't seen them play yet, but just looking at their record, 3-1, looking at their home runs with 7, I think it's probably gonna be Finn.
Yeah. I was choosing between Finn and Luke because they're older rookies. Finn is 13, Luke is 12, and they both are very good, very solid players. I'm gonna vote Luke. I think, we already said, he is like really dedicated to wiffle ball, and he is a good player too.
Let's go. Let's wrap that up. Let's go to best in categories. We'll go for categories. We'll go pitching and hitting. You want to start us off?
Okay. The best pitcher in the league, probably. I think it's you or me. Penn does have nasty stuff though.
Yo, what is up, guys? It's me from the future. Just kidding. But Will ended up having to leave, so I'm gonna kind of finish this off. So where we left off was best in categories. So for Will's, it was pitching, and it said it was me. So I think for pitching, it's probably Will. Will has some of the nastiest stuff I've ever seen, and he's just been one of the best pitchers in the league for years now, and I think he's gonna stay like that. So best hitter, I would probably go Emmett. I just feel like he's gonna have a good season this year. He's starting to warm up, and I feel like he's gonna be really good this year. So all right, that's gonna be about it for the first episode of the podcast. Stay tuned for the next. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, and I'll see you guys next time.